Johnson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And caught. It's Isaac TeSlaa.
Complete to Isaac TeSlaa. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
180!
Throwing here is Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
Louis.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Super!
On 4th down, Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyway, up.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Good, set.
Man in motion is Brown. On second down, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's DeVonta Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 5.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
DeVonta Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Great, set. Anyone hit?
To the air again. Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, it's Hurts. Short pass. He's got down to 10. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Man in motion is Smith. To throw on second down is Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Reed. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
We go. White 20. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Ric Flair. Ready? Louis. Attack.
They'll go play action with Goff. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Great, set. 180.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Nice one. DC.
On first down, it's Goff. On Sam Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Chill. Cut. 5. 180. Seventeen.
Off to throw on first down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hey, easy. 180.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's got room to roam. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Great. Set. 180.
Now Smith going to get it on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Set. 180.
Man in motion is Smith.
That
is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now Hurts on fourth down. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Left. 180. 2 for 66. Hey, kill. Hey, lift.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Pass over the middle to Calcaterra. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. No touch.
Hurt snap. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Cut. 180.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
White 20. Orange. 5. What's that?
Here's Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
DC. 180. Tiger. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
2 for 1. Super!
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even worse.
At their own 20-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, hey, somebody got a boy, I told you, hey, watch it, go it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn his TV off, ain't want my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them all, take a risk and take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that!
Now it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good, set!
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch!
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cut! Like 20! Two! Madison,
To throw is Goff. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Like 20! Listen. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Is that?
Now Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Great.
the play fake. Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And he's in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Shotgun. It's gone. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. E.J. Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, Hurts. That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, here's Hurts. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing is Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is caught! Brent Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
180! Hey, Shell! Shell! Hey, Shell! Shell! We go, 76! 76!
Now, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Ric Flair! Super 66!
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hot. What a throw. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Bates, good, with the extra points. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Nate Bigsby. And he'll work this out to the 23. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Great. And anyone hit?
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
A gain of 6.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Cut! 180! Whirling! Hey, 76! 76! 76! Tell him. 76.
On first down, it's gone. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
180! Two! Tiger! Dula!
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's right side is into the hands of Tesla. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
180! 14! Super 1! Hey, 5! Hey, let's go! Go, Brown!
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now it is 1st and goal.
We go, tonight! Like 20, 2 up! Hey, let's go! Go, Brown! Hold on. Check. Listen. 12!
throwing, Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a two-point try.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Super. Cornell.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a two-point conversion.
Lions 15.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Great.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
It's another go with Dillon, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, thumbs up. Alert.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He works free. Right side. To the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
7, 9, 180. Fourteen. 12. Hey, 5. Twos. Attack.
Goff to throw. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shell. Hey, shell. Here we go. 76. What's that?
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Like 20. Horrible. Hold on. Check. 5.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Maverick. Hold on. Check. Orange.
Here's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
180. Super.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
20. Horrible. Twos.
Here's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked going the other way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Maverick wall.
Goff. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Cut. 180. Shell.
From the gun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Room past the 20. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Cut. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Louis. Go, cut. 20.
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
DC. What's that?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
14. 76. Tell him. 76. Ric Flair.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Lions' first First down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
We're good. We're good.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Great, set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
8 yards to go.
Great, set. Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
By Marcus Davenport. An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Great, set. And anyone hit?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We go. Cut. 20. Value 1. 17.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Lions call their first time out, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cut. 5. 20. Value 3.
Goff to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
What's that?
On 4th down, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.